So Christmas is next week, and I'm sitting here reminiscing about all the cool geek-related, nerd-related gifts I ever got coming up through Christmas. Probably my most memorable was the one when I got my Super Nintendo for Christmas. And the reason why that was so memorable because I didn't think I was going to get that motherfucker. I was a bad kid that year. I don't know why I couldn't stop drawing Ninja Turtles in class. I couldn't stop talking in class. I was just bad for no damn reason. And I didn't think I was going to get it. But when I looked in that tree and I saw my Super Nintendo, I was like, man, yeah, Santa looked out. But the true story is probably my parents already bought it and they won't go take it back. But I really enjoyed that Christmas. Plenty of other video game consoles I got, plenty of toys, but that one stands out because I really didn't deserve it. If I'm being honest, I didn't deserve that gift. So with Christmas around the corner, what's the best geek gift that you've ever received? Was it a telescope? I don't know. Video game system like myself? You know, a molding set of some sorts, you know, something just, you know, geeky and nerdy, a computer baby, a laptop. You know, what's the geek gift that stands out to you during Christmas? Let me know. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek?
DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The source wall Wednesday dropping comics. You should cop, I think you'd ought to peep. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix. They preaching the gospel, real ish, ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crackcorn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. #1 on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Nick's back again. This is episode 138 of the podcast. Shout out to everybody who has been rocking with me, man, for the entire 2022. Y'all, I love y'all to death. Give yourselves a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? For sticking with me, come on now. Y'all the real MVPs. But for those of you who are new here, welcome to Do You Speak Geek? This is the podcast where we bring you all the latest and greatest inside of the geek realm as far as news and reviews. Shout out to Spreaker, that's the home team, and all the other major podcast outlets out there. But wherever you get your podcasts, please be sure to look for Do You Speak Geek and subscribe. And please follow us on social media, Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, Twitch at DYSG_games, and Instagram, TikTok, Quirk Chat, and Hive at Do You Speak Geek. The YouTube channel, the only place you can find the Dono and Daddy Show. New video coming soon, DYSG Casting Call. Yeah, new content. I told y'all new content was coming. I told y'all stick close. I told y'all I got y'all. So, new content coming soon. Please be sure to subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave comments. We want to know what you guys think. Let's go ahead and hop into the show and do what we do about this time, people. Y'all already know the vibes. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I wanna be the
talk nerdy to me.
All right, we got reviews coming at you at Rapid Fire. Avatar: The Way of Water. It's a clear improvement on its predecessor, and though its story isn't breaking any new ground, its jaw-dropping visuals make this an irresistible return to Pandora. Check this one out. The Witcher: Blood Origin. Netflix's The Witcher: Blood Origin proves that there's plenty of narrative meat left on the bone for Andrzej Sapkowski's imaginative universe with dynamic heroes and an action-packed story. Kindred Season 1. This approaches the adaptation with some really interesting initial ideas that update the story of our times, but it ultimately feels too bloated, scattered, and less potent than it should be. Whatever. And finally, we have Sonic Prime Season 1. It's a fun, family-friendly animated show for new and longtime Sonic fans. Check that one out. Now, let's hop into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the Source Wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said. Stan, the pull list this week. How can we top last week? We gonna try. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 7. This is the final issue in the run, y'all. The Great Darkness is defeated, but the final war has only just begun between the remaining heroes and Deathstroke's Dark Army. Who will be left standing? The Justice League and the Infinite Earths have returned, but at what cost? Do not miss the shocking conclusion that launches the DCU into 2023. Check that one out, y'all. X-Men Annual number 1. The newest X-Men burns up the spotlight. In a surprising turn of events, Firestar, who has not yet fully embraced Krakoa, was elected to the X-Men at the Hellfire Gala. Her story with her mutant nature is a tumultuous one for many reasons, but her record as a hero is exemplary. Can she wrestle with her past in time to rise to the occasion thrust upon her? We will see. Batman vs. Robin number 4. As the final battle erupts between Batman and Robin at the heart of Lazarus Island, a strange tremor rocks the combatants to their senses. This isn't an island after all. It's a volcano. With the devil Neza pulling the strings and unbelievable transformative power about to explode out into the world, our heroes have no choice but to do the unthinkable. Fall back. A battle between father and son goes global as the Earth enters into the Lazarus planet. Wow. Can you imagine like everybody you know coming back from the dead and just being crazy? Anyway, Vanish number 4. Oliver goes to war with Battery while Deacon and Halcyon clash. The Prestige is attacking from all sides as their master plan begins to take shape, and a few jaw-dropping revelations pop up along the way. It's an all-out battle of mystic savagery that sets up our next arc coming at you in March 2023. Y'all, Vanish has been a dope book. If you're not reading that one, check it out. I highly recommend it. I Hate Fairyland number 2. Gert is more jaded than ever when she discovers the secret behind the mystery man offering her a mission he doesn't think she can refuse. Eisner Award-winning writer Scotty Young and artist Brett Bean continue the triumph return of I Hate Fairyland. This one is hilarious, y'all. Please check this book out. Hitomi number 3. Hitomi's lessons under Yasuke result in a trial by fire when the mismatched warriors agree to rid a village of its twitch problem. The pair soon learns the village hides a much darker and more evil secret than the occult. Witches and samurai, gotta love it. And finally, we have Wakanda number 3. The spotlight on great characters who have defined Wakanda continues taking us back into time to the heart of Killmonger, a haunting story that explores his earliest days under the thumb of Ulysses Claw and the early foundations of the man who will one day bear a scar for each of his kills. Plus, the third chapter of the Evan Narcissi and Natasha Bucco's History of the Black Panthers focuses on the mysterious Nahanda as she bands together with the medieval Avengers. Y'all, Wakanda has been a great book. It's not one you should be missing right now. So please pick this one up and many others this week at your local comic book store. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
The Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
All right, y'all. We're back again, talking about DC again, and this time it stings a bit. I'm not gonna lie, it stings a bit. Henry Cavill confirms that he will not be back as Superman. I know. It hurt because they made him announce his return. But after James Gunn announced that the master plan for his new DC has been finalized, Henry Cavill had to take to Instagram to confirm that he will not be returning in this new era. Gunn took to Twitter later this week to announce that he and DC Studios co-president Peter Safran have finalized a DC slate and will announce more in the new year. But Gunn also shared one movie, which is a young Superman film set in his early days as a reporter. Cavill confirmed the news on his page. I have just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and the sad news is, everyone, that I will not, after all, be returning as Superman. And this is fresh off the heels of him quitting The Witcher. Wow. So he quit The Witcher for no reason. However, Amazon Studios announced that it has secured the rights to Warhammer 40K and plans to start a universe of Warhammer programming that will be executive produced and star Henry Cavill. So, it's not all bad for the star, but man, that sucks that they made him announce that he'd be back, and that's like, you know what? Go tell him you lied. It's like, what? Oh man, but I had my own opinions on this. If y'all check out DYSG's TikTok, you'll see my latest video concerning a younger Superman and why it's not a bad idea after all. Check that one out. Now, My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero, heads to Netflix. The live-action My Hero Academia film officially has a home at Netflix, adding to the streaming platform growing list of anime and manga adaptations in the pipeline through a collaboration with Legendary Entertainment. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the Netflix My Hero Academia screenplay comes from writer Joby Harold. Harold also served as both executive producer and writer on the Disney Plus series Obi-Wan Kenobi and is currently penning the script for Transformers Rise of the Beast. Now, from what I know about anime fans, you guys have already decided you hate this. Yeah. Anime fans, I used to say that Star Wars had the most toxic fans, but no, it's anime. And I'm pretty sure most of you out there have already decided you hate this. The fact that it's going to be a live action adaptation and that's going to be on Netflix. You have already decided you hate it. But for me, as someone who really doesn't care, I'll check it out and I'll probably love it. Most of y'all will hate it, but we'll see. Moving on to our final story here at Watch This. God of War live action series coming on. Probably another that most of y'all are gonna hate, but anyway, Prime Video has announced that it will officially order a God of War live action series in co-production with Sony Pictures Television and PlayStation Productions. Amazon's Prime Video service says that the live action series will be an adaptation of the Santa Monica Studios sequel series following Kratos in the Norse realm of Midgard following his quest of vengeance in ancient Greece. Like in the game, the series will follow Kratos as he journeys with his son to the highest peak as a final request from his late wife. Well, okay, I see where they're picking up. Maybe I thought they would pick up a little earlier on in the series of God of War, but I guess this is what everyone likes now. Yeah, I'll check it out. Prime does pretty good in their series adaptations, and they do pretty good in their series anyway. You know, I mean, look at The Boys, you know, so hey, I think God of War will be in good hands here. All right, you nerds, let's hop over to Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
That sound like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
All right, you gamers, one piece of news here to let you guys know that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 arrives in fall of 2023. Insomniac Games has announced that it will launch the game in fall of 2023, revealed in a PlayStation blog post. The long-awaited sequel to 2018 Spider-Man will seemingly stick to the promised release. Quote, "What a year it's been for PlayStation Studios," said Insomniac creative director Brian Intar. Here at Insomniac Games, we've been in absolute awe of the work of our peers. Congrats to everyone on a successful 2022, and here's to next year being just as exciting as we continue to get Marvel Spider-Man 2 ready for release next fall. I'm very excited about this game. The one trailer we got had me completely geeked during State of Play. What are you guys most excited about for this game? Is it the fact that we're playing both Miles and Peter? We're getting Venom? Are we excited for the potential of new heroes also being involved? Other villains? Yo, the possibilities are endless. Insomniac did its thing the first 2 times around. I have no doubt that they will kill this one as well. Very, very excited. All right, you smarks, let's mark out.
So what you gonna do?
Goodbye, and good night. Bang!
All right, you wrestling smarks, let's talk about this real quick. Mandy Rose. So this past Tuesday night, Mandy Rose dropped the NXT Women's Championship, and then apparently right after that, lost her job. So WWE reportedly released Mandy Rose after she dropped the NXT Women's Championship to Roxanne Perez on Tuesday night's episode of NXT. According to Fightful Select Sean Ross Sapp, WWE made the decision to release Rose after officials felt they were put in a tough position with some of the content from her fan time page. Rose posted some explicit photos and videos on her page, and WWE reportedly felt they were outside the parameters of her contract. Now, unfortunately, I have not seen these videos or photos.
Oh my.
Hey, yo!
But if they are what people say they are, I only have one question. You fire Mandy Rose, yet you keep Scarlett Bordeaux, and she has an OnlyFans. Kind of weird. I will say this though, Mandy Rose, while not the best in-ring talent that there is, you, as in WWE, you guys pretty much capitalized off of her sexuality for her entire career. You pretty much told Athena that she had to be sexy like Mandy Rose. And then when Mandy Rose does some sexy shit, you fire her? Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. Ah, man. Speaking of people who don't make sense, Vince McMahon. Vince announced his retirement back in July and stepping down from all positions in the company, and numerous sexual allegations pretty much led to that. The Wall Street Journal dropped a report regarding McMahon on Tuesday, stating that 2 or more women have come forward seeking damages from McMahon, and former WWE Rita Charlton and former California Spa employee, the latter of whom had accusations that had not been previously reported, have also come forward. However, in that same report, it was speculated that fans have learned that Mr. McMahon was going to attempt a comeback to WWE, as he was under the belief that the legal advice to step down was incorrect. The reception to this news was as swift as it was negative. Within hours, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select had numerous people within WWE reach out to say that they wanted nothing to do with McMahon. The Wall Street Journal also reported negatively to the news as WWE stock dropped by more than $3 by the end of trading on Tuesday and has continued to decline throughout the week. While it's initially believed WWE stock would collapse when McMahon stepped down from the leading company, it actually has been a steady incline, with Stephanie McMahon, Nick Khan, and Triple H now being in charge. Basically, Vince, don't bring your ass back here. It's not a good look for you to come back. And from everything as big as how it will look to stockholders, to just your allegations to the company within its business practices, down to something that's small in significance but as big to us fans as creative, we don't want you back. Thank you for the memories, but we're good now. Stay where you are, dude. No one wants you back, myself included. But anyway, that's just how I feel. Okay, that's the pod, everybody. I hope everyone had a good time. I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. Thank you all for listening. Please be sure to listen to this podcast. Subscribe to this podcast. Let your boy know what you think about this podcast. Please visit on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and Hive. Check out the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe to the videos there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?